we're used to handling, we're used to touching things and manipulating
Pinning.
and pinning and
up.
sticking
Cutting up,
pins
unpicking.
through things, tracing wheels, whatever. And suddenly that's sort of, I suppose, control was removed from us. So the only control we had was discussing, giving instructions to someone else.
Yeah, and we had no idea actually how it was going to work, did we, before we got there.
Yes, I mean the one thing that sort of got to me at the beginning was the fact that we had to keep going back because we had forgotten things. We'd ask information and they did it, which was great. Very often when you're cutting a pattern for a design, the approach isn't what you would logically think it would be. So we thought the easiest approach was to start off with the body section.
So we started with the centre front. And what's that stuff we used?
Oh,
Spider.
spiders. Yes,
Which we draped.
it allowed
but
us to
taking
manipulate
measurements, yeah.
Easier than it would have
Paper.
with paper, and also in a way with cloth, because it had a slight, because it's so tissue-like, it had a bit of a body to it, I think. It sounds ridiculous, but whereas cloth might have draped and moved around and paper would have torn, this was easier to...
Well, also, Patrick, let's be honest here, it's what we had.
Yes.
And that's
What was good for us is that we had measurements and we had a body, so as we were working around the stand, we could actually keep going from one to the other. Again, as we were investigating more, we discovered that what you see isn't what actually is, and that's the beauty, I think, of pattern cutting. Is some of it is illusion.
I mean, the other thing I'd like to say about Charles Jones was the inside was fascinating, and how he no facings, just folding back and putting little gussets and things. I mean, I do know that people didn't do linings and facings and things, but actually I don't think I've ever seen that before, where the pattern's extended, folded over, and when you get to a corner, they just shove in a little gusset. Is that the 2B?
Actually, yeah. But there are elements that we discovered that, in fact, for example, the facing with the pleats at the front was crucial because it was stitched to the under skirt.
It was really crucial.
So, had we not discovered that by looking closely at the internal elements of the dress, we would have got it completely wrong because we would have done it our way. When you see the pattern, it's a piece of paper or card, it means nothing. You have the grain line, that tells you something about the weave, so I'd say the grain of the pattern's cut off. But it doesn't really confirm things in your mind, the cloth does. And again, when we saw the pattern, for example, we looked at the toile cut out and went back to the dress. We were convinced that some of the grain lines, the grain line on the dress wasn't absolutely accurate to the grain line on the pattern. But that's all learning, and I'm sure there would have been a reason for that. We don't know.